Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and I'm here to spread meditation to the world. I've been doing it on Twitch I've been doing it on Twitch for over 2 years now, or maybe just about 2 years, and I love it. That's my primary focus. I also stream chess streams where I do lessons and chess commentary. And by the way, we are going to have a special guest in here taking a chess lesson next week. We haven't decided on the date yet, but it's either going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And that is Evelyn Yoga, a very good friend of the chat and a very good friend of mine, and also a streamer here on Twitch and a fellow yogi. So that's going to be exciting. I'm a chess instructor in real life, and we also do philosophy streams. I have a master's in philosophy, so we do philosophy talks. Ignorant, hey, good to see you, man. How's everything going with you? And hey, Volka Samasta Sakina Bhuvantu. What's going on, friend? What's new? What's new in your world? It's you've been popping in a lot. It's good to have you around. I hope everything's going well with you. What's going on in your world these days? I can tell you a little bit about my day. Today was awesome. It was pretty good. I taught some chess early in the day, and then I had the amazing opportunity to go get a massage from my friend who does massages, and I got a really good massage. It was a much needed massage. I don't know how many of you out there are into massages, but it was incredible. She's awesome because I need really deep tissue massage. I need someone who can really use a lot of force to get in there with their thumb and really dig through all the knots and areas of tightness and tension, and she was able to do that. So it was awesome. It was super relaxing, and I feel much more alive now, and much more my chi energy flow is much better. And then after that, I got to go hang out with a friend. One of my good friends has been having a rough couple days, and I had the privilege of hanging out with them. So that was pretty cool. I cheered them up a little bit, which was cool. So yeah, anyways, that's what's been going on with me. I guess we are going to start with, I'm going to play a game of chess. We'll start there and see how it goes. Let's see. Oh, Loco Samasa Sakina Bhuvantu. You say, your day's been going well. All right. Not much is new with you. Thank you. Glad to hear you're doing great. Yeah. People get really excited about the new year. They're like, oh, it's the new year. Everything's going to be different. And sometimes, it's not, right? Sometimes things are still pretty much the same. And that can be good. That can be fine, I've been feeling really good the last few days. I don't know. This new year has been pretty good for me overall. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that all goes. I'm going to play a game of chess, and it's going to be against a random opponent on Lichess. So let me set this all up so everyone can see. There we go. Nice and smooth. All right, and I'm going to make it instructive. I will explain what I'm doing because I'm a chess instructor in real life. So this is called the Sicilian defense. The idea is I'm indirectly attacking the center. This is called the closed variation because they did not play out to d4. So I have two options. I have that or this. I'm going to simply develop my knight. This is standard. So I'm looking at this kind of idea. This seems pretty passive. With white, you typically, I guess that's the idea behind it, right? So I should have played this first. This is a little bit annoying. If I push, so let's, all right, we're gonna do some weird stuff here. We're gonna do this, actually. This is kind of like a Maraxi bind type structure. I have a lot of control over d4 here. I'm going to be developing my bishop, and then knight, and then castling. I might actually want to develop my knight to e7, which is a little atypical. But they're doing weird stuff. They're doing stuff that's typically they're doing atypical stuff, right? Sometimes you'll get players that either don't know what they're doing or just do weird stuff in the opening. And that's fine. All right, so this guy, maybe he's going to hop in here, add another attacker there. That's fine. I don't want him hopping in here, actually. I'm going to try something. See, if I push out, he pushes. No, this is good. I like this. I'm going to try to squeeze him. So he's been giving me a lot of space, all right? So now his knight can't hop in here very easily. I always have this idea of chasing the bishop away. But right now, this pawn is actually doing a great job of controlling c4. So we're gonna wait a second. Let's see. This knight needs to get developed. Okay, knight's developed. If he ever pushes, I'll recapture, and then I'll be on his bishop. His bishop's a little misplaced, to be honest. All right, so this is kind of a weird move. He's making a lot of weird bishop moves. Let's just castle, get some safety for my king. I'm looking at d7, and then this idea, f5. All right, but first I want to just solidify everything. Right there. Allow my light square bishop to get out. All right. He's putting some pressure here. Now, okay, now I'm going to actually go in for the push. So this is the pawn break. And this is an important concept in chess. If you don't know what a pawn break is, pay attention right here. So the idea is, eventually you're going to have to push forward. You're going to have to thrust forward. And this right here, in my current structure, is my best pawn break. All right, so I'm going to try to break things open a little bit. But actually, before I do that, I wanted to develop my light square bishop to a better square. So let's do this. Now when I play the pawn break, if takes, this bishop won't be hitting this knight. I mean, this knight won't be, sure it has a defender right here, but it'll have a second defender. All right, let's go ahead. Because I want to move this knight to recapture is the idea. So I wouldn't have been able to do that before. Okay, so now they're going ahead with this. They want to hop their knight in here. They're doing this idea. All right, so I could push, but then I give them their knight this square, which would be pretty bad. But eventually it would be push, bishop backs up, and then eventually they'd have this. You know what? I don't know. I think I'm am I okay with that? Let's first, I'm going to gain some space first over here. Their knight has, I'm gaining some major space here first. All right, so now they could take. And then I think I just hop in here even. Whoa, that's a terrible square for their knight. Knights are really weak in the corner. All right, so now I'm just gonna go really space hungry right here. Let's see, let's force their bishop back. So I'm forcing them back. I have a weird pawn structure. Typically you want the reverse. You want this pawn up here and then this, these kind of diagonals. But I have like a very weird pawn structure going, but I'm okay with it right now. I want to hit this light square bishop, maybe remove it. So let's do something very unorthodox. Let's all right. All right. This is unorthodox. I'm gonna allow them to damage my structure a little bit, but in exchange I'm gonna get a very strong center. The question is, which way do I want to recapture? I would rather recapture this way. Now their knight's going to probably hop in here. Yep. All right. I could challenge their knight at any time, and I might, but I want to get this knight over here. So the knights are very good blockaders. All right, so he's trying to open this up. That's great. So now I don't want to take, but I want to get my knight over here, challenging this. Okay, wow, he took. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised that he took. So now I got to figure out how I want to recapture. I mean, this is kind of boring to take with the pawn. But it does kind of, it serves a purpose. Taking with the bishop's going to be a little more active. Let's take with the bishop. It's a little more exciting. We'll do it for the memes. We're doing it for the memes. JT! Hey! Good to see you. How you doing? How's it going? I have a thing called Guest Star, and I want to try it out on some point. If you ever want to be on stream. Okay, so they took... we're going to go in with this. So notice how their king is kind of vulnerable. That's the point of all this. So we'll go in for this kind of idea. JT, yes, sorry, I'm in the middle of a game. I haven't seen you around. What's been going on with you? What's new with you in your world? I've been meaning to talk to you. I wanted to. Maybe I should give you a call tonight, or when you get off work, or tomorrow, or something. What's your schedule like? Are you still? Is it still just weekends? Okay, so now they're doing that. I'm going to push forward. I'm going all in. I'm going all in on this attack. He might do something like this, rook over, which is fine. Then I can come over here or back up. Yeah, so he's doing rook over. All right, that's fine. Well, if I come here. See, I don't want to come here because he's got this. Oh, I'd be in trouble. So I have to come back here, unfortunately. I didn't. Oh, he's got some tactics now. This is no good. Well, hold on. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Wait. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. In fact, if he comes here, I just checkmate him. So he can't actually move there. Never mind. All right, so now he's defending. I want to get out of the line of check. So let's just do that. I need to get this light square bishop active, but I can't currently. I got to get my rooks a little more active. You know, maybe I have an idea. All right, I got an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but no, it's not a good idea. All right, we're just gonna double up over here. I'm looking at swinging my rook over here, and I only have 3 minutes and 15 seconds. JT, you say you saw that you didn't know what the guest star was, you didn't click. Yeah, calling you got to go back. Love. Oh, bye, JT. Good seeing you. I'm glad that it actually came through. All right, so. So my idea is bishop right here to h3. This rook is kind of trapped. Actually, where's their knight going to go? Their knight's trapped. I have this idea. Their knight can't move. Oh, this is good for me. All right. Their knight is stuck. All the squares it can go to are defended. But I only have 2 minutes and 45 seconds, so I got to stop talking and actually get down to business. So I'm just going to take. I also have this idea coming up. This is a skewer hitting the rook. If this rook moves, I'll grab the one behind it. Or I have ideas like this. I have all sorts of attacking ideas. All right, so let's go in for this. Yeah, My bishop's a serious beast right now. Beast of a piece. So I'm going to take. Now, I believe I can get some more trades in. So I want to trade pieces. When you're up in material, you want to trade, all right? It's a very important lesson. So now I'm going to load up on this file, this G file, and just really press. I'm up a piece. I'm up a whole rook. All right. So he's trying to get some play, which I don't blame him. Let's do this kind of idea. His queen can't stray too far. I mean, he's got this check, but then I just back up. Or no, not with the... All right, so let's just block off everything here. Now there's like nothing for him to do. I'm looking at pushing here, and then the bishop's got to move, and then I have checkmate. Okay, so he's doing that. I could just take. I have a minute 43. I want to stop messing around too much. All right, let's just take. Let's take with the bishop though. Oh, he's got this check. Okay. Oh, he's not letting me get in what I wanted to get in. That's a shame. But the cool thing is, so I'm way up in material. Well, but all his pawns are fixed on light squares. Okay, this is a key move. This is a crucial move. So notice my queen protecting the rook. The rook's throwing a punch at the queen. He's got that check. Just sidestep it. I have this idea of pushing here, forcing the bishop away from defense of the queen. Okay, now I'm going to go in for the kill. My rook's going to get back here, and then I'm going to have checkmate ideas. Okay, so rook. Yeah, all he can do, yeah, there we go. Checkmate. And that's how you play chess. Just like that. I hope everyone appreciated that. That's how you play some chess. That's how we do it. We do it at Evolve Yourself TV. So, yeah, anyways, we got that in. We got that in. JT, it's cool that you got that invite for guest star. That's like a new easy way to add guests, video feed and audio feed onto your stream. If you got time one of these days, I'd love to try that out. Okay, we're going to do some meditation because that's the primary focus of these streams. It's always meditation. I believe that meditation can help people the most. I believe of all the things that I have to offer, I believe that meditation is something that I can really help people with because it's not something they typically get exposure to. I mean, everyone has exposure to self-help books. Everyone's got exposure to working out more. It's like, oh yeah, exercise or dieting or trying to eat healthier, right? Most people have some kind of exposure to that, but not many people have exposure to meditation and are taught. There are some people that are not taught that, that don't have that in their culture, society, wherever they're living, right? So, and Lokasamasa Sakinu Vivanta, you said, well played. Well, thank you. Yeah, that was a fun game. I mean, obviously my opponent is not nearly as experienced as I am, but it was still cool. I got to illustrate some interesting points in that game, namely that it's okay to make your king a little more vulnerable if you're attacking on that same side of the board as their king. Because you need a good attack sometimes, right? Okay, so let's do some meditation. Let's do this. Let me get this on. This beautiful mala that JT Farms made for me. And I showed this yesterday, or 2 days ago, last time I streamed. This is a bracelet my friend who passed away recently, Holly, had. and now it's been bestowed upon me. So I have this, and she also has this beautiful. She also gave me this beautiful. Well, this came from her rock collection. It's pretty beautiful. Okay, so let's do some meditation. I'm gonna turn the lights down. Find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. I have an Amitabha Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take a few more slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale, gently raising your belly. Exhale, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out, gently lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Direct your attention to your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit. Keep your awareness on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the memory of their light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Focus on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your awareness to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth surrounding your love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this place of perfect monism, all is one. And fear is barred from entry. Divisions and separations cannot exist in this space. Boundaries cannot reside here. For that which is eternally filled with love, can contain nothing else. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Keep your awareness directed on your breath. On your next breath, travel all the way down to your center point. The place residing far beneath the level of consciousness. The place of perfect monism, where concepts cannot enter. The location where your essence flows the strongest. Go deep into this space. Allowing yourself to experience the perfect joy residing here. In this place of oneness, you remember that you are eternally whole. In this place, you remember your divinity. Focus on your center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side.
Here, at your center point, you recall your true identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. That being to spread love and light to all of those whom you encounter. Inhale. Exhale, focusing on your center. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Keep your awareness on your center point. When thoughts enter your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And bring your attention back to your center point. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to this world, bringing out the peace of this meditation to display for all to see. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I hope you each got something out of this meditation. I hope you feel more peaceful and relaxed, more joyful and loving, more connected and unified, and more centered and grounded than you did prior to the meditation. And I hope you're able to take the peace from this meditation out with you into the external world and share it with all those whom you encounter. Namaste. All right, let's see. That was a 32-minute meditation. Not bad. That was solid. How was that for everyone? Hey, Juggling Biohazards, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I don't know if you participated in it or not, but it's good to have you around. How's everything going with you? Yeah, this is what I do. And Loko Samasta Sakina Bhuvantu, it's great to have you around. Thank you so much for showing up. You've been showing up a lot lately, and it's definitely appreciated. Your presence is appreciated. And I'm grateful to have you here. Let's see, Juggling Biohazards. You were coding along and felt pretty relaxed while listening. Wonderful, yeah. I mean, it's great if you can listen and it helps keep you chilled and relaxed, and you can do whatever you're gonna do, whether it's coding or gaming or whatever. Then that's go for it. I once ran a guided meditation. Well, I tried. I attempted to run a guided meditation while I was playing Doom Eternal, actually, and it was very challenging. It's very challenging to maintain your peace and to be super calm and chilled out when you're playing that game. So that was a challenge. But if you're doing something like coding, where being chilled and cool can definitely help you, then yeah, that's great. I'm glad you got something out of it. Awesome. By the way, Juggling Biohazards, I don't know if we've talked before. I never remember everyone who pops in here. My name's Agni James, and I've been streaming guided meditations on Twitch for almost 2 years now. And I'm a chess instructor in real life, so I do chess streams, chess lessons, and all that. And then I have a master's in philosophy, so we do philosophy discussions on here. I particularly enjoy philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics. Those are my 3 areas that I am really into. So yeah, it's good to have you around. Okay, all right. So let's see. Did I miss anything else in chat? JT Farms. It was awesome to have you in here. I know you were at work, but you popped in, and that's cool. It's always cool when you pop in and say hi. Even if it's just for a couple minutes, it's always great. JT Farms is my channel shaman, and this channel would not be where it is without her help. So thank you, JT. And if you catch this VOD, it was awesome to have you in here. Okay, great. I think I think we're gonna wind things down. Actually, I've been doing these shorter streams lately. It's been about an hour that I've been streaming, and I don't really feel the need to stream for 4 or 5 hours right now. You know, I'm not. I played one game of chess at the beginning of the stream. I have to get up really early tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a tough day. I have a friend who passed away recently, and I'm going to move out the heavy stuff from her condo. So it's going to be a rough day. I got to get up early to do that. I'm wearing her bracelet in honor of her, and she had a beautiful gem collection, and I have this gem right here that has been given to me. So yeah, it's gonna be challenging, but you know, people pass, and humanity goes on, right? It's just part of the human condition. All right, so let's get a raid call all set up. And if you are a subscriber, copy and paste this. If not, then just spread some love their way. Whoever I'm going to raid, I still have to determine that. I have not determined that. So here's the raid. Here's the raid sign. And let's see who's out there in the Twitch world. Let's see who's out there streaming. Okay, we got quite a few awesome streamers out here tonight. All right, we're gonna raid Spirit Music. Actually, yeah, we're gonna raid Spirit Music. I like supporting the artists and musicians out here on Twitch, and Spirit's a real chilled, real cool dude. He just has such a good vibe, and you know, it's just a nice transition to go from here to a place that's pretty chill and has a good vibe. So thank you all again so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love you all unconditionally. And yeah, be kind to the people around you. Earth is tough, you know. Be nice to those around you. Namaste.